Humanity has always had a unique place in the cosmos, an anomaly, in many ways, a species that embodies a curious contradiction. It is simultaneously fragile and strong, short-sighted and visionary, self-destructive and creative. The universe is a vast and ancient expanse, filled with stars older than humanity's most ancient civilizations, and galaxies that have lived longer than human history could even comprehend.
The creatures that inhabit it are often older, wiser, and more powerful than humanity could ever imagine. Yet, in this expansive universe, there is something uniquely human that shines through, for better or for worse. Humanity's existence is defined by a series of paradoxes, flaws, and contradictions that make it stand apart from other species. It is a species capable of incredible beauty, invention, and empathy, but also one that is prone to violence, ignorance, and a relentless belief in its own superiority. Its very nature, a mix of brilliance and folly, is both its greatest strength and its greatest weakness. The universe does not care about these contradictions. It continues to spin, indifferent to the species so focused on its own survival. Yet it is these flaws, these imperfections, that make humanity such an interesting species in the grand cosmic scheme. The problems with humanity are its flaws, but it is also those very flaws that may one day elevate it above the stars. The great paradox, humanity's fragility and its strength. Humanity's greatest paradox is the fact that it is a species that seems to have no natural claim to power in the universe. Compared to the oldest and most advanced civilizations across the stars, humanity is young and vulnerable. It is a species that has barely begun to understand the mechanics of the universe, and yet it carries within it an irrepressible drive to conquer the unknown, to push boundaries and reach for the unreachable. The paradox lies not just in its capabilities but in the raw ambition that drives its actions. In the grand cosmic sense, humanity is incredibly fragile. Its physical bodies are prone to injury, sickness, and aging. Earth, the homeworld of humanity, is a small planet in a solar system located on the outskirts of the Milky Way galaxy. It is surrounded by vast distances of space that humanity has only begun to navigate. For most of the universe, Earth and its inhabitants are little more than a fleeting curiosity. Many advanced species view humanity as an immature species, unready to take its place among the stars. And yet, despite this fragility, humanity has survived, adapted, and thrived in ways no one could have predicted. Its drive to overcome every obstacle is as relentless as it is unpredictable. What makes humanity so different from other species is its ability to endure. When faced with existential threats, whether environmental, social, or self-inflicted, humanity has consistently found a way to survive. Time and again, humanity has defied the odds and proved that it is not just its survival instincts that are strong, but its capacity to adapt. In a galaxy where ancient, powerful civilizations have risen and fallen, humanity's most remarkable strength is not its ability to build or destroy, but its resilience. It is not that humanity is invincible, but rather that it refuses to stay down, no matter how many times it is knocked back. It is this paradoxical combination of fragility and strength that makes humanity's place in the universe so compelling. It is a species caught in the middle of a great cosmic evolution, one that will ultimately determine whether it survives to become a galactic force or fades into the annals of history. Self-destructive tendencies, the seeds of its own undoing. One of the most apparent and profound problems with humanity is its tendency towards self-destruction. While this may seem like a harsh judgment, it is an undeniable truth that has shaped the course of humanity's history. Human history is marked by conflict and war, by the constant threat of annihilation brought about by the very beings that are supposed to protect and nurture it. At every stage of its development, humanity has faced the temptation to destroy itself. Whether it was through wars, environmental degradation, or technological overreach, humanity has always seemed to be on the brink of self-destruction. The weapons that humans invent to protect themselves are often turned against one another, and time and again, these technologies have come close to erasing all traces of humanity from the face of Earth. The nuclear arms race during the Cold War, for instance, is just one example of humanity's capability to create forces of mass destruction, only to risk using them in a fit of pride, fear, or desperation. This is the tragic flaw at the heart of human nature, the inability to control the destructive tools it creates. The same destructive impulses that lead to war can also be seen in the way humanity interacts with its environment. Over centuries, humanity has exploited natural resources, destroyed ecosystems, and poisoned its planet. Entire species have been wiped out by human activity, and the Earth's very climate has been altered to the point where its future is uncertain. This reckless disregard for the world that sustains them, this inability to balance their ambitions with the needs of the planet, may very well be the ultimate cause of humanity's downfall. And yet, in the face of these self-destructive tendencies, humanity does not simply perish. Rather, it struggles, adapts, and often finds ways to rebuild. Whether it's by forging international treaties to limit nuclear proliferation or by launching efforts to restore environmental balance, humanity has shown an ability to acknowledge its mistakes and work to correct them. Despite the tendency to create weapons of war and environmental devastation, humanity also produces incredible acts of compassion, innovation, and healing. This inherent contradiction is both humanity's greatest strength and its most dangerous weakness. The same species that can nearly wipe itself out also has the potential to rebuild from the ashes. Overconfidence and the need for control. Another profound issue humanity faces is its overconfidence, the belief that it is the most important species in the universe. There is a stubborn, almost instinctive arrogance that comes with the human drive to explore and conquer. This overconfidence stems from a variety of sources, from the sheer scale of human innovation, to the fact that humanity has managed to survive in the face of countless challenges. However, this sense of superiority is often misguided. Humanity's belief in its own exceptionalism often blinds it to the fact that it is far from the most advanced or capable species in the universe. Throughout history, humanity has struggled to understand and interact with alien species, and many alien civilizations have viewed humanity's technological advancements with amusement or disdain. When humanity ventures beyond its solar system and encounters other life forms, it does so with the belief that it is somehow special, different from the millions of other species that populate the universe. But the galaxy is filled with beings that are far older, more powerful, and more capable than humanity. Take the alien races that humanity has encountered in its exploration of space. Many of these species are millennia older, with advanced technologies that put humanity's greatest achievements to shame. The human habit of assuming that their problems can be solved through sheer determination or technological development is often met with the cold reality that the universe operates on a scale and complexity far beyond what humanity can comprehend. Alien civilizations have often watched as humanity bumbles through first contact, misunderstanding their intentions, their culture, or even their very existence. This sense of superiority also manifests in humanity's relentless drive to control. For humans, control is synonymous with safety. When faced with the unknown, whether it is a new planet, a new species, or a new technology, the instinct is to dominate it, to impose humanity's will on it, rather than to understand it. This desire for control stems from a deep-seated fear of the unknown, a fear that has driven humanity to create structures, borders, and systems to order the chaos around them. But this instinct to control often leads to conflict, as it prevents humans from learning to coexist with others or to adapt to unfamiliar situations. Yet, as with its other flaws, humanity's overconfidence may one day prove to be its strength. Despite its arrogance, humanity continues to surprise the galaxy. It might stumble, it might fail, but when the pressure is on, humanity will find a way to rise again. The need for meaning and the search for purpose. Another deeply ingrained problem with humanity is its unrelenting search for meaning. From the dawn of its civilization, humanity has grappled with the question of existence. Why are we here? What is our purpose? These questions are part of what drives humanity to seek out knowledge, to explore the stars, and to create art, science, and philosophy. But this need for meaning can also be a source of internal strife, as different cultures, religions, and individuals disagree on the answers. This need for meaning has often led to conflict. Different interpretations of what it means to be human, or to exist in the universe, have led to wars, revolutions, and atrocities. Whether through religious fervor, philosophical disagreements, or the struggle for power, humanity's search for meaning often manifests as violence. The pursuit of a singular, unifying truth can often blind humanity to the diversity of thought and experience that exists in the universe. This obsession with meaning also leads to a sense of fragility. When humanity cannot find the answers it seeks, it feels lost, often looking inward for solace. The vastness of the cosmos, the multitude of unknowns, can leave humanity feeling insignificant, as though it is merely a speck in the universe. But this same search for meaning is what propels humanity to strive for something greater, to look beyond itself, and to attempt the impossible. It is this very need for purpose that drives human exploration, discovery, and growth. The final paradox, imperfect but unstoppable. In the end, the problems with humanity are the things that make it both tragic and beautiful. It is a species full of contradictions, brilliant yet flawed, driven yet lost, destructive yet capable of incredible beauty. It is a species that cannot seem to escape its own destructive nature, yet refuses to give up, even when everything seems lost. Humanity's flaws do not define it, but they shape it. Each failure, each mistake, each tragedy serves as a stepping stone towards something greater. Humanity is the child of the cosmos, stumbling through the vast unknown, reaching for the stars, but often tripping over its own feet. But unlike the cold, unfeeling stars, humanity has something that the galaxy has yet to understand: it has heart. Despite its imperfections, humanity endures. And that may be the key to its survival in the harsh, uncaring universe. The real question is not whether humanity will eventually conquer the stars, but whether it will do so with its flaws or despite them. The very things that make humanity vulnerable, its emotions, its drive to conquer, its belief in meaning, are also the things that will carry it forward, pushing it to evolve, to adapt, and to become something greater than it ever thought possible. And in this universe, that may be more than enough.